Hey guys, here's a quick Everest update. My 79 440 Everest I picked up for 75 bucks. Anyways, very windy out today, but I had this thing since Saturday. It's Thursday. Um, it had those super old BR8, or no, not NGK A8 plugs, which are a big plug. As you can see, that is over the stock size. The head, it's a 1 inch, I believe it was. And they're producing very weak spark, and I was worried because it's kind of points. I was wondering if I had to clean them, but I tested the spark with these normal size plugs. By the way, those A8s are different thread thickness, and spark great. So that made me believe that it would be fine with these new plugs. And sure enough, like, it ran for that video, but a couple days after that, it didn't even start. Just a second. Just gotta open up the hinges. And here is the Rotax 440. This is the stock hood hinge. When you put the hood up, the whole thing would twist and flex, so I put this kind of chain on here just to support the hood, because I don't want it ripping off. That hinge mount is weak, and a couple of them are broken. So I drained out all the old gas. It looked okay, but it looked very, very blue. Thinking maybe mixed a little too rich. So I mixed it 50 to 1. Took the exhaust out, lubed up the recoil. Seems to run pretty good now. Mind you, it might be leaking air somewhere. I got it running a bit better, but I'm thinking it could be crank seals, because it would take a long time for idle to set down to normal speed, but it seems to run okay now. I added some decals to the sled. That's a 519 films, all balls racing, FXR, Winderosa. Still got a couple of my dad, or my dad's too. Spray painting on the hood. Sorry it's so windy, the mic probably sucks. The seat's off. The seat's in real good shape, but I'm going to be making another seat like I had in the Nordic. This time I'm going to spend a lot more time on it and make it look really nice. I have plans for higher handlebars and a longer throttle cable. I think the brake cable will be okay. You can pull it right up to right about there, so that's a lot of slack in that, but the throttle cable not so much. So I'm going to order a longer one of that, which is about $40. Random, but today I picked this stuff up for all the other snowmobiles I'm going to be getting, which are probably about 5 more, so stay tuned for that. The one video I showed you, the 2 TNTs, there's an XLV 540 coming in, and 2 Ski Doos yet. I'm not sure what kind those are. I'm not good at drawing, but this is a really quick example. This is the stock kind of handlebars. Steering post is here. As you can see, they're kind of like ape hanger kind of thing. So basically what I'm going to do, if this makes any sense, this is the steering post. I'm going to cut off the handlebars because there's no riser block kind of set up on that. It's just the straight steering shaft to handlebar. So I'm going to cut that off, raise it up a tiny bit, maybe an inch or two, with some pipe, reinforce that super strong, weld it up, and then weld on a flat piece of flat stock metal, wide enough so that the grips or the handlebars are going to get, the clamps will bolt through, kind of like a quad or a dirt bike. Let's see if I can show you on the YZ real quick. Kind of like this design, flat like that. The mounts for the bars will run through the hole, bolted strong, and probably have a setup of pro tapers on there. So that'll be awesome. And with my custom seat I'm gonna have, similar to whatever that mess is over there, kind of like that, but I'm gonna take more time on it, make it look real good. And basically the sled, the wiring is a little messy, like the lights don't work, so that's what I might work on yet. show you this, yeah. Switch, no rubber piece that pulls out after kills the engine, and it's cut. So I want to try and find another one of these. I don't know if I'll use this old one. Maybe buy one offline or something, or online. Sorry. The ignition switch is gone. I think the owner said this was part of it. Not too sure, but basically the way it works is the kill switch, and that's all that's really important. And the primer, that works too. So yeah, updated this thing. I'm not sure how high I'm gonna raise the bars, but the throttle cable is 10 inches. I probably have at least 6 here to work with, I'd say. Probably plus a little bit more if I can run it through a different area. Windshield's not a big deal. Another thing, not sure if I mentioned this, but I'm going to paint the skis back to a stock black like the Nordics. And I'm going to need your guys' opinion to change all this yellow venting to white. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. It would look pretty cool, but the yellow also makes it look like an older Ski Doo, because Ski Doo is yellow. I mean, the paint's good on the vent, but I'll touch this up with yellow unless you guys want it white. I'll take any of yeah, it's really windy. Anyways, I didn't expect this to be a 7-minute video, but it turned out to be. And yeah, I mean, oh, I haven't even started it with its adjustment. And yeah, sometimes the idle slows down and it starts to knock. I'm really not sure if that's normal, but the Nordic kind of does it, so I don't know if it's the clutch or the connecting rods or what, but anyways, now this is going to be almost an 8-minute video, so yeah, you guys can get a good look at it. The track's also good shape. Right here, it even says Bombardier there. It's got some cracks, but to be expected.